G'day everyone, Dan Dugan here from Edge Small Business Consulting. Today I've got Stephen Hams with us, who's just started with us at Edge Small Business Consulting. How are you going, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm pretty well, thank you.
Excellent. Today I've just got a few quick questions, Stephen, on the future of bookkeeping. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, not a problem. Happy to help.
Perfect. All right, so the first question I've got, Stephen, is in terms of bookkeeping, where do you see it in the next sort of 3 to 5 years moving forward?
Okay, well, probably like a lot of people, I think a lot more of the process will become automated. I think that entering data and paperwork will be imported automatically into the system. So it will allow bookkeepers to concentrate more on checking data that's been entered, which will give owners a better access to real-time data and hopefully help cut the costs of compliance. So bookkeepers will be able to then sort of act more as a link between data entry and accounting, providing better reporting, budgeting, and looking at day-to-day management issues rather than spending all that time entering data. And that will really hopefully cut down on costs and allow accountants to concentrate on that more important, higher value business stuff.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for that. So, yeah, I agree. I think in terms of the next 3 to 5 years, it's really, I think the biggest step that might come on board is when banks allow things like receipts and invoices to be pushed through from the front end system when you purchase something, say at a store, right through to the accounting system, because that would really cut out the middleman. And as you
Yeah, for sure.
know, that's one of our biggest, I guess, times delays is waiting for those receipts and invoices to build the zero file or the mob file. So thanks for that one, Stephen. So the next one that I've
No
got
problem.
for you is sort of with regards to the current, automation and AI tools, how have they sort of affected sort of bookkeeping both now and moving forward?
Well, I think like you've just said, as AI improves, the source documents will be able to enter into the system a lot more seamlessly. They'll be able to be checked, coded, and entered more often, more easily. Data will be more up to date. Um, Integration between accounting systems and banking software will make payments more seamless, and it will allow payments to be done more readily, and that'll improve cash flow. So I think things will still need to be checked and reconciled. I recently put a question into AI about a book I was reading, and it got the right author, but the wrong book and the completely wrong synopsis. So we'll still need to check things. But I think another thing that I don't like is I don't like the trend towards offshore bookkeeping, which provides for people entering in data, they've got no training and there's no quality control. So I think AI will help to slow that down because it'll allow us to do more for less. I think it'll be really helpful for small business.
Absolutely. And I think that is the key is that this definitely by no means sort of replaces the role of like say a bookkeeper or an admin role. It really enhances it by using those tools like your chat GPTs and things to really help, I guess, assist in doing the jobs. But as you mentioned, very important that checking still occurs because there is still a lot of, well, not a lot, but quite a few errors that can still come through. So that's a really good point, Stephen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So I guess just the last question I've got for you, in terms of what small business owners can do, like right now, to utilize, the tools and the automations that we have at our disposal. What are some sort of, I guess, tricks or tips you could give them right now that they could really access?
I think that people need to get the most value that they can out of their bookkeeper. So not underutilize them. basically making sure that the bookkeeper can do as much as they legally can before we have to outsource that work to external accountants. Also, that would cut down the amount of work that the business owner needs to do. So owners can run their business, they can look at growing their business, and let the bookkeepers do the bookkeeping. Compliance is going to get more important. It's more rigorous, I reckon, over the next couple of years. As the ATO get these AI systems in place, they're going to be able to check more records more often. They're going to be able to see if personal expenses are being recorded incorrectly, if documents are missing. And I think that could lead to some big issues over the next few years. So yeah, using those bookkeepers to make sure that things are done correctly.
Absolutely. I think that's a really good point, Stephen. And at the moment, the ATO has a lot of data at their disposal. They just don't have the manpower to process it. So, think about when payday super comes in 2026, I believe. It's going to be a game changer where they'll pretty much have all the data on every bit of super, every pay you pay your employees will have to be done above board and correct. Otherwise, they'll have the ability to know that almost straight away. So, no, look, Stephen, I really appreciate your time today. A few quick questions really helps everyone. So, thank you very much.
No problem at all. Thank you.
Cheers.